The story we have is why the tiger and the stag fear each other. Let's start. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a large, handsome stag with great branching horns. One day he said to himself,
I am tired of having no home of my own and of just living anywhere. I shall build me a house.
He searched on every hill, in every valley, by every stream, and under all the trees for a suitable place. At last he found one that was just right. It was not too high, nor too low, not too near a stream, and not too far away from one, not under too thick trees, and not away from the trees out under the hot sun.
I am going to build my house here,
he said, and began to clear the place for it at once. He worked all day and did not go away until night. Now, in that same country, there lived a large, handsome tiger with sharp teeth and bright, cruel eyes. One day, the tiger said to himself,
I am tired of having no home of my own, of living around everywhere. I shall build me a house.
Accordingly, the tiger searched for a place to build his house. He searched on every hill, in every valley, by every stream, and under all the trees. At last, he found a place which was just right. It was not too high, nor too low, not too near a stream, and not too far away from one, not under too thick trees, and not yet away from the trees out in the hot sun. The tiger said to himself,
I am going to build my house here. The place is all ready for me, for there isn't very much underbrush here.
He began at once and finished clearing the place. Then it became daylight and he went away. At daylight, the stag came back to do more work on his new house. He said, and looked at the clearing.
Somebody is helping me. The place is cleared and ready for me to build the foundation.
He began to work once and worked all day. At night, when the foundation was laid, he went away. At night, the tiger came to work on it at his new house. He said, when he looked at it,
somebody is helping me. The foundation of my house all laid.
He began to work at once and built the sides of the house. He worked all night and went away at daybreak, leaving the house with the sides completed. There was a big door and a funny little window in the side. At daybreak, the stag came back to work on his house. When he saw it, he rubbed his eyes, for he thought that he must be dreaming. The sides of the house were completed with a big door and a funny little window.
Somebody must surely be helping me,
he said to himself as he began to work to put the he worked hard all day, and when the sun went down,
We the bananas belong to the monkey Brazilian folklore. Perhaps you do not know it, but the monkeys think that all the bananas belong to them. When Brazilian children eat bananas, they say, I am a monkey. I once knew a little boy in Brazil who was very, very fond of bananas. He always said, I am very much monkeys.
If you are fond of bananas, the Brazilian children would tell you that you are a monkey too. This is the story they tell to show us how it all came about. Once upon a time, when the world has just been made and there was only one kind of banana, but very many kind of monkeys, there was a little old woman who had a big garden full of banana trees. It was very difficult for the old woman to gather the bananas herself, so she made a bargain with the largest monkey. She told him that if he could gather the batches of bananas for her, she would give him half of them. The monkey gathered the bananas. When he took his half, the little old woman gathered the bananas, which were just small and wrinkled in the bottom of the bunch. The nice big fat ones he kept for himself and carried them home to let them ripen in the dark. The little old woman was very angry. She lay awake all night trying to think of some way by which she could even get even with the monkey. At last she thought a trick. The next morning she made an image of wax which looked just like a little black boy. Then she placed a large flat basket on the top of the image's head, and in the basket she placed the best ripe bananas she could find. They considered Luke did tapping.
After a little while, the biggest monkey passed that way. He saw the image of a watch and thought that it was a boy vending bananas. He had often used over boy banana peddler, upset the basket and then had run away with the bananas. This morning he was feeling very good natured, so he thought that he would first try asking politely for the banana. Oh, Pedro boy, he said to him, please give me a banana. The image of a watch answered never a word. Again the monkey said, this time in a little louder voice, oh Pedro boy, please give me a banana. Just one a little, ripe little, sweet little banana. The image of watch answered never a word.
Then the monkey called out in his loudest voice, oh peddler boy, if you don't give me a banana, I'll give you such a push that it will upset all of your bananas. The image of Vex was silent. The monkey ran toward the image of Vex and struck it hard with his hand. His hand landed perfectly in the hand of the monkey.
Wait, as he took the boy by the hand.
Come in, and I will soon restore thee. Thou shalt have wine and roasted apples, for thou art verily a charming child.
And the boy was sorry. His eyes very like to break stars, and also the water shining his hair, it white in beautiful curls, and he looked attentively a little angel, but he was so pale and this whole body. When he called, he had nice little gun he in his hand, but he was quite supplied by the rain, and the things his many colored arrows into the other. The old poet set himself beside his heart and took in the little fellow on his lap.
You are a merry fellow.
Said the old poet,
What's your name?
My name is Cuban.
answers the boy.
Don't you know me? That lies my bow. It shoots well, I can assure you. Look, the weather is now clearing up, and the moon is shining clear again through the window.
Why, your bow is quite spoiled.
Said the old poet.
That was said, indeed.
Said the boy, and he took the bow of his hand and examined our sides.
Oh, it's dry again, and is not hurt at all. The string is quit its side. I will try it directly.
And he bent his bow, take and shot an arrow in the old poet right into his heart.
You see now that my bow was not spoiled.
Said he, unlocking and the way around. The naughty boy shot the old poet in that way, and he taken into his warm head, who had trained him so ill, and who had given warm wine and very best apples. The poor poet lay in the hall.
No use in staying at home, so one day he wandered out into the world to try his luck. And as he walked along, he came to a little hut in which he found an old woman crouching over a fire.
Good evening, mother. As you have lived long in this world, do you know anything about the three bulrushes?
Yes, indeed. I've lived long and been such about in this world, but I have never seen or heard about what he has. Still, if you wait tomorrow, I may be able to tell you something.
Well, he waited till the morning, and quite early the old woman appeared and took out a little pipe and blew in it, and in a moment all the crows in the world were flying about her. No one was missing. Then she asked if they knew anything about the three bulrushes, but no one of them did.
The prince went on his way, and the little porter on the found Yaga had in which lived an old man On begging questioned, the old man said he knew nothing, but begged the prince to stay overnight, and the next morning the old man called and the ravens together, but they too had nothing to tell.
The prince bade him for the wolf and set out. He wandered so far that he crossed the seven kingdoms and at last, one evening, he came to a little house. Which was an old woman.
Good evening, dear mother, said the holy chief.
Good evening to you, my dear son. I'm sitting on this very. It's lucky for you that you spoke to me first, or you would have babies. You have many women hard work. But may I ask you where you're going?
Then they died, and it was Benjamin's turn to watch. He saw the flag hoist, and it was red, the signal that they must die. The brothers were angry, and said, "Shall we suffer death on account of a mate? When we find one, we will kill her, to avenge ourselves." They went still further into the forest and came upon a most pleasant little cottage, which was guaranteed. "We will make this our home," they said, "and Benjamin, as you are the youngest and weakest, you shall stay at home and keep house while we go out and procure food." So they went out the forest, shooting hard wild rabbits, pigeons, and other birds, which they brought to Benjamin to prepare for food. In this cottage, they lived for them years happy together. So that time passed quickly.
Their sister, their little sister was growing a great girl. She had a sweet disposition and was very beautiful to look upon. She wore rich clothes and golden star on her forehead. One day, when she was about 10 years old, she discovered in her mother's wardrobe 12 shirts. "Mother," she exclaimed, "whose shirts are these? They are too small for my father." The queen sighed and she replied, "Dear child, these shirts belong to your 12 brothers." "12 brothers?" she cried, the little maiden. "Where are they? I have not even heard of them." "Heaven knows where they are," was the reply, "but they are wandering about the world somewhere." Then the queen took her little daughter to the private room in the castle and showed her 12 coffins which had been prepared for her brothers and related to her with many tears and as if they had loved her. "Dear mother," said the child, "do not weep. I will go and seek my brothers." So she took the 12 shirts with her and wandered away into the forest.
She walked for a whole day and in the evening came to a cottage, stepped in and found a young boy who started with permission and seeing a beautiful little girl dressed in a rich clothing around a golden star in her forehead. At the last he said,
Because I have through too many years, and thou hast never given me a bite. By the dear children, give me some good ham. The witch called the dogs and gates and the birch tree near the path.
Well, barred dogs, thou certainly art our mistress, but thou hast never done us a favor, and the orphans were kind to us. The gates replied, "We were always ready to obey thee, but thou didst neglect us and the dear children smoothed us with oil. The birch tree lisped with its leaves who has never put a simple thread over my branches, and the little darlings adorned them with a pretty ribbon. Baba Yaga understood that there was no help and started to follow the children herself. In her great hurry, she forgot to look for the towel and the comb, but jumped astride a broom and was off. The children heard her coming and threw the towel behind them. At once a river, white and blue, appeared and watered the field. Baba Yaga hopped along the shore until she finally found a shallow place and crossed it. The children ran away as fast as their feet could possibly carry them. Again the children heard her hurry after them, and so they threw down the comb. This time a forest appeared, a dark and dusky forest in which the roots were interwoven, the branches matted together, and the tree tops touching each other. The witch tried very hard to pass through, but in vain, and so very angry, she returned home. The orphans rushed to their father, told him all about their great distress, and thus concluded their pitiful story. "Oh, father dear, why dost thou love us less than our brothers and sisters?" The father was touched and became angry. He sent the weak stepmother away and lived a new life with his good children. From that time he watched over their happiness and never neglected them anymore. How do I know that this story is true? Why, no one was there who told me about it.